my channel. My name is Jessie and I am a lover of all things makeup and animals. Today I have filmed for you a green coppery eyeshadow look. I have green eyes and I love green. I love the color green. So I always hate being told that I can't have green eyeshadow because I have green eyes. I feel like this look is neutral enough. It can work for any color eye and making them pop. Specifically for green eyes, this look is perfect, I feel like, because it's got just enough to pop that color but not overload you. Today I used my wonderful and amazing Violet Voss Laura Lee collab palette. This is one of my favorite palettes by one of my favorite YouTubers. I can really tell she put her heart and soul into this. It is amazing. The colors are amazing. The pigmentation, the quality, everything is there to me. I feel like this palette is very versatile. I feel like it's good if you want to go crazy with the color, if you want to do something neutral, if you want to do something really glam. I feel like the possibilities are endless with this palette. It is definitely one of my go-tos. It is one of the first palettes I grab when I'm packing to go on a trip. I take it everywhere. I love it. She did such a wonderful job. Laura Lee, if you ever watch this video, I will fall over and die because I love you so much. You have been such a huge inspiration to me. Okay, now that I'm done fangirling over the palette, if you guys want to see how to get this look, keep watching. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to clip my bangs back out of the way so you guys can see everything I'm doing. And to start off, I'm going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Enigma. This is a limited edition primer, and if you don't have it, I definitely recommend you get it because it is perfect if you're just wanting like a fleshy skin tone base to build your shadow off of. It's really good at covering up like all the eyeshadow veins and everything. I don't know if you can see like all my discoloration and pinkness, and it's just going away. It's just hiding it all. It is amazing. I really love it. Okay, so going in with my Morphe 504 M504 brush, I am going to take from our lovely Laura Lee palette a little bit of basic, and I'm going to use that to smooth out my eyelid. Just like. Next up, we're still going in with that same brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of Prep+Prime, and I'm going to start right here in the corner of my eye, and with that windshield wiper motion going, I'm going to go from one end to the other. This is going to be our transition shade. If you guys haven't got Laura Lee's palette or you haven't heard of it, it is absolutely amazing. The colors are phenomenal. The pigmentation, the quality of the shadows is just great. The size to me, I mean, look at these large pans. Like, this is my fingernail. I mean, they're huge. It's definitely worth the money. Alright, next up, taking my Morphe E22 brush. And with that brush, I want to go in with britches right here. And we're going to start in this outer corner and work our way in. This one we want to be a little bit more careful with. We're starting to get into our darker shades. We're out of that safe transition shade. You want to kind of stay in a safe place because the transition shade helps build from the crease up to the brow bone, so it's okay if you get it like a little high, but you definitely don't want to get your darker shades up high because then you're just going to look like somebody punched you in the eye. I'm going over a little extra just to blend. You want to blend. You always want to blend. Get that crease nice and darkened up because we're getting ready to build. And we're building. Moving on, we're going to go in with Fried. Once again, I'm going to start in that outer corner. Work my way in. I'm not going in as far now. I'm only going half of the eye because I want to keep this darkness like out here towards the outside. So now that we're done with Fried and blending that in, we are going to go in with Whiskers. And I am taking a Morphe M330 brush. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it right here in my corner. You want to go in with a soft hand, and also when you hit the pan, you want to be very gentle. You don't want to go in too heavy with this, or it's just going to overload the crease and it's going to ruin all of your hard work. And then after I get that applied in there, I'm just putting it right here. I'm just going up just like a little fraction of my eye. I'm not going very deep into the crease. I'm not meeting it on the other side or anything like that. I really want to keep this darkness right here for right now, because when we blend, it's going to move over just a bit, and I don't want too much. Alright, still going in with whiskers on the other eye, doing the same technique. Just going in like that. Get a little bit more on my brush. And as you can see, we're kind of defining our lids and giving our eyes shape and depth. Next up, I am going to take a little bit of bubs on my brush and just go into that corner, working it up like that. And we're not going to go too heavy with bubs at the moment. Moving on to the next eye, just taking a little bit for now. Oh my god. My cat just scared the crap out of me. Gonna keep blending that into the crease. Corner of the crease. Like I said, we don't want to move in too far. And I am bringing it in right here on the corner of my lid just a tad. As you can see, it's kind of gradient. And that's a good thing. It's going to make it all look blended in together, and it's not just going to look like a patch of light makeup and then like a strip of dark in your crease. Nothing special. You just need a flat tip brush for this part. We're going to go in with Smashly. And we're going to put it all over our lid. I want to really focus it right here in the center of the eye though. Be sure you're focusing it right there in the tip of your eyelid. When you put the brush down, your first pat, go ahead and make it right there in the tip. And then just kind of work and blend and smooth it over into the eye as you go. I love this color. It is so pigmented. And beautiful. Very beautiful color. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for now, because we're going to go in with that copper shade next, and then we're going to come back and touch up the green. We are going to take Hissy Fit. And you're going to start on the outer corner and work your way in towards the center. You don't want to get all the way to the center, you want to come in from the outer corner, because we want it to be gradient and we want it to fade. And then also right here in your inner corner of it, just try to stay away from the center because you really want that green to show. Alright, and then I'm picking up my Morphe M330 brush, the little tipped one, again. And I am going to get a little bit more whiskers. And I'm going to go over that copper shade in the corner that we just put down. Or into the crease, I'm sorry. Move into the crease and blend. Okay, next up we're going to take that big fluffy brush from before, the Morphe M504 brush. No color on it at all. We're just going to blend this together. Go ahead and blend that copper over the green. You're not going to move too much. I do lighten up as I get to the center. Moving on, we are going to start on the face, and after we get the face and the concealer on, we'll go and finish the eye look a little bit. But for now, this is what we got going on. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Prime in 200 Blur Plus Illuminate. I really like this primer. It gives me like a glowy look without looking too glowy. I don't know how you can really do that, but there is a thing as too glowy. I think they call it greasy though. Gosh, my face looks so red. In the summer, I turn red and then I tan. It's so weird. Everybody always thinks I'm sunburnt. just my skin. Okay, for foundation, I am going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way. I'm only using, well, I'm using 3 pumps. That's a lot, not only, sorry. Trying to make it sound like I don't need that much. Using my Essence sponge. It's got foundation that was on my hand on it. I got this sponge at Walmart. I think it was like $4 or $5. It was pretty cheap. The quality of it compared to my beauty blenders, I really like it a lot. It is very good. Very good quality. Now that the foundation is done, I'm going to go in using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I picked it up at Ulta, and I like it a lot. The applicator is very big. Be prepared for that, because it is going to put a lot on your face. And then of course, after you apply your concealer, you always want to set it. So I'm going to take my Morphe E48 brush, and this is my NYX HD finish. I'm going to be using Milani's Lumioso, just because I want to kind of keep my face natural with all the heavy eye makeup. We're not going cray with the color, but there is some color there. And I love this. This is just like a natural, fleshy apricot color. It looks really good. I don't feel like getting cray with the contour, so I'm going to go in with my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I'm going to take my Morphe E42 brush and just work that into my cheekbones underneath where I put that blush. Changing lanes now, I'm going to take my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea brush. I don't know what it's called. I just use this tip for contouring my nose. And I'm still going in with that Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have an oddly shaped nose, so I contour it like this. You know, contouring, you can watch a million videos of somebody contouring their nose, or of different people contouring their nose, but nobody's contour of their nose is going to be the same. Like, nobody's. Just because everybody's got different nose shapes and everybody has different things that work for them. Okay, going in with a highlighter. This is the Tarte Skin Twinkle highlighting palette. It came out with the Rainforest of the Sea line at Sephora. I love it. I love it. My Morphe M310 fan brush, and I'm going to dip it in Sunlight. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Always gotta get the money shot. The money shot is the highlight shot. Look at that. Look at that. Put a little bit on the nose just to kind of sharpen up that point. Look at that little pearl tip. I'm really dying to get my hands on a Jeffree Star highlighter. Going in with this Royal and Langnickel smudge brush. It's a double-ended brush. I'm taking this little end right here. And I'm just going to get a little tiny bit of britches on there. And I'm going to start at my corner, the corner of my eye. And I'm just going to work over. You don't ever want to go in with anything too harsh right off. And I'm going to flip to the other side. You can just use your fluffy brush if you don't have a double-ended brush like this. You never want to go too dark starting off on this, or you can screw up all your beautiful work. That's very depressing. Nobody likes to do that. Next up, I'm going to take some whiskers. Just very lightly dab it. And I always start in the corner because I normally use a smudge brush for this. Going in with my itty bitty Morphe E26 brush, I'm going to get some tickled pink on the tip of it, and I'm going to go in the corner of my eye with tickled pink because I love Alright, on that same little brush, I'm going to take a tad of Smashly and just apply it right there on the center. And it's still got a little bit of tickled pink on it, so it's going to give it some extra shimmer, and it's just going to make the center of your eye pop, and that is just so gorgeous to me. It's also going to add a lot of depth to your eye, which is always a good thing. Next up, we are going to do eyeliner. I am using the Too Faced Sketch Marker. Going in with MAC Instacurl Lash Mascara. This is a new mascara by them, I believe. I really like it because the applicator kind of spinny. It's really cool. I'm going to leave it curved about like that. Okay, next we're going to move on to the lips, and I'm going to line my lips with this Essence lip liner in Soft Berry. Next, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Melted Matte in Queen Bee. It's a beautiful color, I love it. I am going to go in with my Stila liquid lipstick in Rosa, and I'm just going to put this just kind of like to define my lips. So I'm just going to put it right here. I'm just going to add some depth to the lips. I really, really love both of these colors, and I never thought they'd go so great together. Okay, next, I think it's time for us to wrap up the face. I'm going to go in with a huge Morphe E1 brush. Any big powder brush will do for this next step. And I'm going to take my Spun finishing powder and translucent, and I'm just going to rub it all around my face. And just use it to kind of blend and make everything natural, set the makeup, set the highlight, bronzer, blush. Just clean it all up, and I feel like it just gives like a clean, evened out finish when you're done. Now we're going to go in with some MAC Prep+Prime. Whew, good stuff. Okay, all I did off camera was I just went and did my hair, and now I'm ready to go out. If you like this look, please let me know. Feel free to chat with me in the comments down below. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. I really love this palette. I love this look. I feel like it's natural. I feel like you could glam it up. I feel like you could dress it down. It's just however you really want to wear it. This looks good for green eyes. I know a lot of people feel like if they have green eyes, green is off limits, but if you can find a way to neutralize it, and I think by adding the copper, it really kind of tones down the green, but at the same time, it still looks good, and it makes your eyes pop. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I'll have plenty more coming your way. And bye, guys.